publicity secretary is going to share with you, so that you can read the background of how the investigation was done and the conclusions that we arrived hearing. The reason why I have gone this far to explain to you, because he goes about parading the initial interim reports before we responded to the police, that we have been indicted, that we are this and that, and so on. And he did that very clearly on Arise Television yesterday and paraded an interim report. And the current report is very clear that nobody forged the signature, and the matter has been laid to rest by the police. The second issue I want to deal with is also another issue of forgery that was raised by somebody from Edo, Murphy Imaswe, of also a House of Representatives, who came up, although they are working together with the splinter group that we have. What is happening is that the detractors of the party goes around looking for people who have one issue or the other with the party and try to instigate them against the party. And therefore, occasionally you see people coming up with frivolous accusation, baseless accusation, and so on and so forth. And so, in this case, he was actually not the candidate of the party. I'm talking about Ohunode and Doriawa Federal Constituency in Edo State. It has also been in the media for a while. In that particular case, the local government chairman, Ehiwe Ikoyeme, was the placeholder who emerged in the primaries. Ordinarily, Ikoyeme was supposed to fill his form, submit to the party, and his name will be uploaded. And then even if we are going to do substitution later, he will now officially withdraw, and then we'll conduct primaries where a new person can emerge. Ikoyeme again fraudulently connived with Murphy Imaswe. We are told, information reaching us also has it, that some cash also changed hands. Instead of Ikoyeme now went to court, swore an affidavit, and substituted himself with the Murphy Imaswe. Instead of forwarding his form, he's forwarded the form of the Murphy Imaswe, and we didn't know, we erroneously uploaded the form. But later, our attention was brought to it by INEC that the person who emerged from the primaries was not the person that was uploaded. And so we brought this to the attention of the state, and the state held a meeting with them, and they all agreed that he should withdraw officially in order to save the seat and participate in the substitution primaries that the party will organize. And so he also withdrew, and the substitution primaries was scheduled. In the process, other candidates emerged that wanted to participate in the primaries. You know, the party have suddenly became large. People were now interested, and a former speaker in the House of Assembly, in Edo, two-time speaker, and a very prominent politician indicated interest. And of course, we wanted quality people to join the party, and so we accepted that she should join in the substitution primaries. Murphy Imaswe refused to participate in that primaries and went to organize his own primaries elsewhere. We conducted our primaries where Elizabeth Ativie emerged as the candidate of the party. Her name was subsequently uploaded to INEC. And the gentleman came up again with allegation that he didn't withdraw. But the question which arose was that your name was published in June. If you didn't withdraw, how come you participated in another primaries that was organized in July or August? The police investigated, he did a very wide investigation and came up with a report. The investigation police report is available here. The legal advice, the forensic analysis report are all here, where the police came out clearly to say that his signature was not forged. In fact, the police currently, from this recommendation, is to the effect that he gave the police false information, that he misled the police. All these documents are also scanned. You will see them, you will read them. I decided to do this to empower you so that we don't create an opportunity for people to malign our character, tell lies against us, and then we leave it without addressing the issue. Like I said, I would have ordinarily not bothered myself in dwelling into this. But I feel that if we continue to leave it, they will continue to take advantage of the media space, malign people's character, and misinform members of the public. One Johanna Magiv has also come up and is also talking about falsification of his signature. They are all working together. It is the group that is working together with the people, our detractors, our adversaries who want to destabilize the party. The matter is pending in the police station, and I don't want to comment on it for now, so that what I say should not prejudice the process of investigation. We are very civilized citizens, and we cannot afford to degenerate to that level. So I don't want to make comments here that will prejudice the investigation of the police. I want to quickly, awkwardly make some very few clarifications about the upcoming Goba election in Edo. I have stated clearly in all my engagements that the challenges we have in the country and in various states is that of poor leadership. And the parties that have been responsible for giving us leaders over the years is PDP and APC. And if we are having issues that has to do with leadership, I put the blame squarely on the table of those two political parties who have been responsible for giving us leaders. And I believe very strongly that where party lack in internal democracy, where there's no competition, where there is no transparency, where there's no accountability, the best can never emerge. And that has been my quarrel over the years. And therefore, now that I have the opportunity as national chairman of this party, I cannot be seen to perform less than what I believe. I therefore want to assure the people in Edo that Edo Guba primaries for Labour Party will be transparent, will be competitive. Members of the party will determine who becomes the Guba candidate of the party. I'm saying this against the backdrop that there are also accusations that I'm aligning with the governor to bring a weak candidate, an unpopular candidate. There are allegations that we have been bribed in order to shortchange the party, and so on and so forth. But we need to make it categorically clear that for me, I have done 21 years in this party. I rose from the ranks. I was Assistant State Secretary in Edo. I was State Secretary. I was Deputy Secretary. I was National Secretary before I became National Chairman of the party, out of the providence of God. And in my time, God has used me and the members of the National Working Committee to change the narrative of the party. You all know the story of the party, how the party was a transactional party. I say so without tears on my cheeks. But today, the party is a major opposition party in Nigeria. I can say clearly that we are the only opposition party in Nigeria. And our presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has said so very clearly that will play that role of opposition effectively. And therefore, having this opportunity that has been placed on our hands, that history has placed on us, having this opportunity of leading this party at this time, especially at a time where Nigeria is at a crossroads, where nothing is working in the country, we cannot compromise the integrity of the party. And therefore, I cannot shortchange my party. I cannot do any disservice to the party. I will remain a worthy, credible ambassador of the party. I will always love to put myself in a position, in a situation where I can speak truth at all times, where I can be in a position to make decisions that will be in the best interest of the party. Today, like I said, the party has become a major force in Edo, like I said, and we have the opportunity to be able to produce a governor in Edo. I say so very clearly because the indicators are clear. You will agree with me that Edo is an obedient state, and I'm equally from that state. And therefore, it is my desire, it is my determination to see that we have credible, intelligent, result-oriented, vibrant, and a go-getter who becomes the governor of Edo next year. In Edo, we have been so fortunate to have governors